What I've got here to review this week is a Bear Creek Arsenal 350 Legend upper for the AR. This thing is really cool. We've tested out a few of the Bear Creek Arsenal products in the past, and for an inexpensive upper, they shoot. One thing I always like on a hunting gun is the side charging handle. Instead of trying to reach underneath the scope and trying to charge that gun, you can just reach up here on the side, charge it, and you're ready to go. This one is chambered in 350 Legend. We've tried the 450 already. It is a heck of a shooter. Took a couple deer with it last year. This year, it's the 350 Legend. We're gonna try this thing out. We're gonna put a lot of different rounds through it. We've got a few Hornadies, some Winchester, and even some custom loads from Bear Creek Ballistics, which is another company altogether. But either way, we'll see if this thing shoots, and we'll put it to the test. Now, one thing I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do a 2-shot sight in. We're gonna save you a lot of ammo in the meantime, but we're gonna sight this gun in. I just put the scope on. It hasn't been bore sighted or anything. It doesn't really matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one shot. I'm gonna sight my gun back in with the bullseye. I'm gonna adjust my reticle down and to the right or up and to the left, wherever that first bullet hit. I'm gonna adjust it to that point of impact, and then I'm going to shoot the second shot right at the bullseye, and I'm gonna hit right near it. So that's the way you do a 2-shot sight in. It works really, really well. It saves you a lot of ammo in the process. So what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna take a first shot. I don't care where it hits, as long as I got a big piece of cardboard, should hit the cardboard. Okay. All right, I got my first shot on paper. I hit quite a bit low. I mean, I was way low. Let's be honest. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put the crosshairs right back on the bullseye, and I'm gonna move that crosshair down, and it looks like it's a little bit to the right, but I'm gonna move it all the way down to that bullet impact, the first bullet impact, and slightly to the right, so it's right on there. You gotta make sure to not move this table whatsoever, or the stand. I'm gonna just put it right back on the bullseye, move my turrets so that the crosshairs are down where the bullet impact was, and the second shot will be right in the bullseye. There we go, right on target. That was perfect. And now we're gonna shoot for groups and see what shoots well out of this gun. Well, again, this is the Bear Creek Arsenal upper in 350 Legend, and as you can see, boy, it is a shooter. I'm telling you, after I got it sighted in on the bottom here, you can see my sighter is all the way at the bottom of this target stand. It was about a foot low or so. All I did was put that crosshair right back on the bullseye, moved the turrets down and slightly to the right to get to that bullet mark, and the next shot were these 3 right here. I literally took 2 shots to sight it in, and I took another 2 shots just to see what the 3-shot group would be, and that was with the 145 grain Winchester ammo, full metal jacket. That's just stuff I like to sight in with because it's really cheap. But then I started shooting some other stuff. Up here at the top, we're gonna see the Deer Season XP. This is the Winchester ammo, 150 grain. That shot really good. Again, I'm shooting just a little bit high because I wanna shoot, it'll be right on at 200. If I sight in about 2 inches high, 2.5 inches high. Then if you move down to the next one, I've got the Hornady 165 grain FTX bullets. These have always been a good shooter for us in 450 and 350 and 44 mag. The Hornady ammunition just plain shoots. And as you can see, it has a great group here as well. But out of the group, it's not really that surprising, but custom ammo really shines. If you take a look at that group from the Bear Creek Ballistics, it's a 160 grain all copper bullet designed specifically for an AR. It kind of has a blunt nose on it. It feeds really well. It's an all copper bullet. My daughter shot this bullet in the youth season and dropped a buck right in its tracks. It shoots really good, but as you can see, look at that group. I mean, I can almost cover it up with my thumb. It is very, very impressive. So that's the Bear Creek Arsenal 350 upper, and I'll tell you what, it's a sweet shooter, and we're gonna put it to the test in the field this year.